I'm Teresa. I'm 63 years old. I'm a lesbian. I'm currently in a relationship with another woman. I've been in that relationship for the last 14 years. Before that, I was in a relationship with another woman for 28 years, and I had 3 children with that person. I have to be very confident that the person sitting opposite me, a health professional, is not a judgmental person around sexuality. And I think I can usually get a feel a bit for that around their openness or their awareness or their open demeanour and so on. There are still many residual parts of our society where people like me face discrimination, and that those attitudes sometimes are even put to you in a very casual, thoughtless kind of way. I was told that lesbians didn't need cervical screening, for instance, by a GP once. I did once try to talk to a doctor about a situation that I was in that involved multiple partners, and it was more a body language response and a complete shutdown on the conversation. And actually I never went back to that person. Used to be my GP, and I didn't go back to them again. Lesbians have a very low take-up of cervical screening, mammograms and breast issues. We have a low take-up of those kinds of sexual health and general health screening services. Basically, don't make assumptions. Don't make any assumptions at all. Human sexuality is a wonderful thing. It's many-faceted. We need to be open, and people need to be able to talk about these things for us all to be as safe as possible. And I need to feel very secure around the confidentiality of the information that I share with a health professional. And the thought that someone might go off and talk to another colleague about, oh, I had this interesting one, that kind of thing would stop me speaking straight away. I would really like to see evidence of understanding of LGBTIQ issues. That doesn't even have to be a spoken thing. It can be some visual cues in an environment. Little stickers or a rainbow flag. Those kinds of things that, those of us who are from that community tune into immediately, that you go into a health space. My current GP, I've had a long relationship with her, and that's actually, I think, really important, that building of trust over a long period of time. She has all the signposting that we've talked about around in that surgery. She asks questions that are relevant, and she listens, and she asks broader questions about the community. The menopause was very big for me. It had a very big impact on me in terms of sexuality. As a lesbian, people don't take that into account. Regular STI testing may be an extremely important thing for us to do. We need health professionals to be very aware of that. And so sensitive questioning about your sexual practice, how many sexual partners you have, what's the physical anatomy of the people that you have sexual relationships with, where are the kind of risk points there, and so on. And to do that in partnership with older people, I think is really, really important. Not to sit there barking questions, but you need to ask people what pronouns they use. And it also signposts respect right from the beginning. Don't worry if you make a mistake. It's fine. Just say sorry and move on. As I said, I think being non-judgmental, and that involves a lot of things, I think, around that you might have more than one partner or multiple partners. You might be a sex worker. Older people are sex workers as well. And you might have a more fluid kind of sexuality. In some ways, being older is a time when you can feel freer. I enjoy that about being older, feeling freer. And so there may be some risk-taking behaviours, but I think not many people think about the older people do that as well.